Vintage Guitar Corner. Today we are going to be talking about a Rickenbacker 360 reissue. This one is very, very rare and unique in the fact that it's the first Rickenbacker reissue of its kind. This guitar is called the 360-12 B series, B meaning Beatles. It was one of 3 guitars that they released at this time to duplicate the famous Beatle guitars, this one being, of course, the Harrison 12-string. They also did a 325 for the Lennon short scale black Rickenbacker and Paul McCartney's 4001 bass. This guitar is a great clean example of the 82 version. Later Rickenbacker were to reinvent and explore the vintage reissues with a series called V for vintage reissue, and now they have one called C for classic series. In the early 80s, Rickenbacker did no longer make a 12-string double bound like this. This was definitely introduced for the series. So what they did here to give it the Beatle appointments is they put the old Cluson tuners back on, the toaster pickups, which are the lighter wound pickups that they're no longer using at this period. The trapeze tailpiece was replaced. This one actually came with an R, but this was an easy part to find, readily available. As the years went on, it was a part you could actually order from Rickenbacker. And the black knobs with the white lines rather than the silver tops. The only inaccurate thing about this guitar compared to Harrison's original 1963 version is the slash cat's eye hole was not actually bound. They bound this one here to match the binding on the guitar. That's actually not accurate to George's. And the later reissue series did not bind the sound hole here. And this one actually has a much longer playing neck as the frets go into the body. The original ones, the pickup would meet right up here and you'd lose all these frets. There are only 21 frets where this is 24. So there's a couple little inaccuracies as how accurate this is to George's actual guitar. The sound and playability is basically the same guitar. There's all the wider and thicker radius neck than on an older one that you would notice on this guitar. That's one of the major differences. The playability is quite good. The string spacing is very comfortable, and the action is very low. This series was only around for 2 to 3 years. There is no actual numbers in the Rickenbacker book of how many were produced and how long the model actually lasted, but it is a very rare find and a really nice guitar. And as you can see, the finish the sunburst is very much like the 60s Rickenbacker Fire Glow, whereas today it tends to be a little bit pink, and the color is just not quite right on the new ones. So this one definitely has the true color that you'd see on an older Rickenbacker, and it definitely has the sound.